Oh, vortex. It's amusing to me how many people think that this cold brew is a beer. I know it looks like a red stripe, but if I were going to relapse, that probably wouldn't be the way. You know, it's crazy. I used to be an alcoholic. I don't want to focus on that or anything, because I think it's stupid to live in the past. It's stupid to bemoan like certain aspects of yourself, especially when you're, you know, living in the present. And it's kind of silly to refer to yourself by something that you used to do all the time. I get that a lot of people are afraid that they're going to revert back to that if they don't constantly remind themselves that they used to have a problem with something. But that just seems very counterintuitive. It's like people trying to relive their glory days, you know? Like people that are stuck in high school, or they're stuck at their fraternity or something, and like nothing in life satisfies them because, you know, they're too busy like reflecting on how good things used to be. You know, I feel like that's what a lot of Americans do. They're definitely doing it now. But I feel like if you're a recovering alcoholic, instead of reliving glory days, you're reliving gory days. But either one is bad because you're stuck in the past. That's not to say that the past doesn't matter. We shouldn't learn from it. We shouldn't look back and remember where we came from. But I'm not going to obsess about it. Mainly because that's not healthy for me to do. But I think about that a lot, though. I've been thinking about it a lot more recently. Probably because I know that like my 12-year anniversary is going to come up pretty quick. Considering that it's almost March. Time definitely flies when they're controlling it. So, yeah. The PTSD proves that you can stay in the past. The mind is so powerful and can convince you of a lot of things that aren't real. And the people that control everything understand consciousness very, very well. And they get the fact that controlling somebody's consciousness controls their reality and it controls their next move. So, I'm hyper conscious of that. That's why I have a flip phone still. I know I talk about that a lot, but the reason why I talk about it is because I'm right, and I want people to follow my example. They probably won't, but we can try. You know? But I need to finish this video.
Are you recording?
I am recording.
Oh. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Why you let her eat it? Shh.
smells good. He really does. I miss doing that, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, what was I saying? Consciousness. Consciousness. Yes. So, the people that control the media, the people that control the universities, the people that control the churches, politicians, like politicians know how important their rhetoric is, okay? And the ones that are responsible for pushing certain narratives, they know how important language is. So, because they understand the power of linguistics, they use certain words to depict certain events in order to get a reaction out of people. The more that you're conscious of this, the less you give a fuck about it. And the more you focus on yourself and your own life and the ways that you can positively impact people around you. You cannot do that by obsessing about the news. You can't do that by obsessing about particular subjects or, things that you think are happening. And they might very well be happening, but the more that you focus on it, the bigger it's going to get. And the more the serpent will fuck with your head in relation to that. So the most important thing to remember is that God is in control. God is in control, and God is a lot bigger than Satan. That's why Satan has to do all the stuff that he does, because he's so jealous. So it's really important that people realize that. That you can keep talking about all of these things that you think are so bad, but every single time that you do that, it's giving those pieces of crap even more power than they already have, and you're taking the focus off of God. So I think what I'm going to try to do in the future, let's see how well this works. I think what I'm going to try to do is, just keep the focus on God. Keep the focus on our solution, rather than, talking about the problem nonstop. Because the problem isn't going anywhere. Because we live in America. And the problem is way too much of a cash grab. Like, all these problems aren't going to cease being problems because we talk about them. I wish that were the case. I wish that we could have a lengthy discussion about everything, but people are not emotionally mature enough to do that. So there's really no point in even bringing that up. So, though I do think that there are a lot of people that would love to have political debates about various things. It just seems kind of futile, considering that most people are, junkies essentially. But anyway, I'm gonna go read the Bible. Speaking of solutions.